everyone, it's Cyber Dreams Budgets and I am back with another video. So for those who don't know me, I am currently working to pay down some debt because I want to one day have my own small business. Additionally, I started a travel binder recently that I am using to save up for a trip. So that said, let's get started today. So today I have $50 total. I think I'm going to do 30 towards my debt and 20 towards travel this week. So what I have here, I think I'm going to divide it where travel gets a 10 and a 5 and 5 ones. So that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 30 for the debt binder. So moving these off to the side, I am going to start with the $100 challenge. And I think I'm going to roll 2 for it. So I'm just going ahead, grabbing that die. Where we left off last week, we had already filled up all of the 10s. So we are just left with a few 5 slots and some 1 slots. So what I'm going to do is 1 through 3 is a 1, and then 4 through 6 is a 5. So 1, and that'll be $1. So how is everyone doing? Right now we've been getting some rain here and there, but then also some extended dry spells. And the weather can't seem to decide if it wants to be sweater weather or summer. So I've been contending with that a little bit. That one's going to be 4. You know, that's just part of the fall transition, right? So I'm going through here. I think I already filled that slot, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this one. So it looks like we're saving $6 in the $100 challenge today. And then we're going to move on to the debt binder and the challenges inside. So as usual, we'll start off with the roll the dice challenge from prop budgets and see what we get to save. 6. So that's 1, 6. And we're going to do 1 more. 4. Looks like we have a 4 right over here. I'm going to go ahead and condense that to a 5 and make that a 10 at that point. Okay, good progress. $10 here today. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the savings challenges. I think where we left off, we had a few that were close to being completed, or at least only needed a few more to go, but let's see. I know we also started a bunch last week. Okay, let's begin. So 6 is going to be our bookish mama budgets, and we're going to put in $2. 5 is going to be Just a Girl Who Loves Fall by Cash Money Budgets, and that's just going to be a single one. You know, I like these minis because it makes it very easy to feel like you're making progress. So put 1 in there. Number 1, and it's going to be prop budgets, and we need to scratch it. Okay. It's like we are saving $1 on this one. See if we can condense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we can. I think that's as far as we can. So let's keep going. Number 5 is going to be our simple $1 one. And that's going to be our fall basics, and I'm going to roll again to see what we save. 3. 2, 3. Looks like we have 6 left. So it looks like Momentum has a 6 slot, so I'm just going to go ahead and save in there. Just make it easy. Okay. So that's all I have for general savings. So funny enough, I have another repair coming up. So I may end up just unstuffing everything for that, which was not what I originally had planned, but I would rather do it that way since I've been making steady progress on this savings than have to dip into my emergency fund more. It's one of those things, right, where life throws you a lot of stuff at once, and so you try to manage it as best you can. So speaking of, that's part of the reason why I got off my upload momentum, was because I had a bunch of things happen, and so I needed to focus on taking care of them before I could even think about filming anything again or editing. So that's where I've been, just trying to make sure everything is accounted for and trying to make sure that things are well taken care of. But, you know, life comes in seasons, right? And I would say that fall is very much a season of preparation. So if things don't work out as planned, and I do need to take the funds that I've been saving here and apply them to that other thing, that is okay with me. Because I would rather do that and take care of it with money I'm already saving outside of what I already have saved up than try to pay off something faster, because at the end of the day, it's this maintenance item I could pay with a credit card, but why would I do that if I have funds available? And especially if I could make sure that it comes from another pool, because this is a pool that I originally intended to be for making principal payments It's just circumstances have changed a little bit. So I'm still going to do my weekly savings and see how things go. But if I need to withdraw, I need to withdraw. And there is nothing wrong with that. Because, you know, it happens sometimes. So I think... Oh no. I think things got a little disorganized in the vacation binder. I think this one is going to be where there's clips. Yeah, I think the clips for shopping, and I pulled them out last week. See? That's what happens when you have a lot happening. So I'm going to start with this micro animal and costume mystery savings challenge and see what we get. So it looks like it's a 4 today. So vacation, I'm hoping to not touch. Because one, it's small enough that I'm probably going to be okay. But then two, I really need a vacation. So I was thinking of going to LA at some point, and I really want to save up for that. Because it's a place that I've always wanted to visit. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Mainly for the food, but also the entertainment. Since they're a powerhouse for media and everything. So because I am a major production nerd, I would like to go and, well, maybe see something being filmed. Who knows? Oh, right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the travel completed challenge bag that has been filled with these little micro challenges. See? Even my savings are chaotic, but you know, we'll manage. So that's one completed challenge in there. I'm going to do We Find Our Path by Walking It, and I'm going to do this bottom right, which works out nicely as a solid 5. I think I could probably condense in here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, yeah. So I just need to pull out 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would get me to a 10. Let me make absolutely sure I don't repeat a mistake from last time. And yeah, it should be 14. So yeah, I've been wanting to go to LA, go try out some of the food, maybe see a show or two. This is very relevant right here. I would like to go looking for clothing as well, just because I am still in that awkward phase of looking for clothing sizes, and I heard that the thrifting game there is pretty serious. So I'd be curious to see what I could find on a budget. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, the trips I want to take in the next bit would be probably LA, New York City, and then Japan. Japan being the most expensive one, just because international, and also the fact that there's a bunch of things I want to stock up on while I'm there. So we'll see how it goes. My main priority is debt payoff, and shout out to the little challenge I made. Link in the description below on my coffee. But it's like there are a few places I want to go, and then I'm also trying to balance debt. But I also had an unexpected expense pop up that I'm contending with as well. So I am trying to balance as best I can. It's just hard to manage everything sometimes. So what I'm doing here is I'm just throwing the 5 into this savings area because it fit nicely. All right. So no savings challenges completed aside from the little micro on between any of the binders, but we are getting close. We're one away on the We Find Our Path by Walking It. And then there were a few in the other binder that are close, and the $100 challenge is getting pretty close. So you can see it's gotten pretty thick. So maybe in the next couple of weeks, everything will be completed. So thank you again, everyone, for your support, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye!